Liam Cahill taking over Waterford. In some ways, I think, right, this is a guy who's won minor with Tipperary, under 21 All Ireland with Tip, and then followed it up with the change in grade of the under 20 All Ireland. So you've got a successful manager coming into a county team that's at a low ebb. The flip side is, I think that there's a decent chance that Waterford are on a downward spiral, and 2020 could be their third season in a row without a championship win.
They're under a bit of pressure, aren't they? There's no point in saying any different. You're looking like either Brick or Kevin Moore, one or both, are going to retire. Ty de Burke is going to be out for the year, by the looks of things, unless they get a sustained run. And their confidence is down, and they've got a new manager. It's going to take Liam Cahill to come in and basically lift it all up, it's not in January or February when he's going to do that. To me, it's before Christmas he's going to have to do that. He's going to have to, I don't know, create a swell of optimism around Waterford hurling that maybe hasn't been there in the last couple of years. I don't know what his approach it will be to players, but to me at this stage, I'd be towing a fairly hard line, to be honest with you, and I think he probably will toe a hard line.
I wouldn't be doing the thing that Gerald McNahan has suggested, which is clear house and bringing in a load of new players. I think they did that a couple of years ago. In the main, the age profile I think is okay.
I don't think there's a massive amount of boys to clear out. There are a few, and there are a few that need to come in based on the club performances. But not like, we're not talking about more than like 5 or 6 to go and 5 or 6 to come in my view.
Yeah, I wonder, and also the way the fixtures are lining out for next year. You're looking, the way Tipperary are going, Tipperary at home, they'd be under pressure to win that. Cork at home, Kieran Kingston back, great talent and speed, under a bit of pressure to win that. Away from home, Limerick, you're going to be under serious pressure because Limerick will be bouncing back in a big way. And then you're away to Clare, the team that on current form you probably fancy yourself most to beat. So that's why I think. Now he's brought in Mikey Beavens, who's lived in Borrisley, Toomevara player, played with them for a number of years, terrorised many clubs in Tipperary. Really, really well thought of coach. So he's joined. I'm not sure 100% if Mickey or Liam Cahill would have gone without him, but
he wouldn't have by the top. But it sounds like just from reading stuff he's put out in the last day or two.
You see, even for Liam Cahill, it's his first year going up to a senior inter-county job. So the idea of, at underage, do you have that same tactical analysis? I'm sure you have a lot of it, but you're stepping up to a new level with a team that's on its knees. If you're looking at form in the last couple of years, it's going to be. He'll be doing some job if he can get them out of Munster next year.
Maybe you've seen it as an all lose as well. Like they're in a bad kind of place. It will take quite a bit, but if he can turn around, if they can, like next year, a win in Munster is probably a successful year when you'll have the fixtures like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So like a 1 win in Munster could be a successful year. It's going to be difficult though, but he probably sees it. He probably won't say it outwardly, but this is a great chance of getting senior inter-county experience when the Tipperary job probably comes up in 2 years' time.
Maybe sees it as a stepping stone or an audition. So, but that's the thing. It's an audition in a positive or a negative sense. If it goes south,
yeah. But like as I said, there's a lot to be gained from him going to Waterford and turning things around.
Yeah.
Because we don't give him much of a chance of doing that. So if he does achieve that, it'll be a massive job well done.
Let us know how you think he'll do.